Day in and day out, we always experience a lot of moments, some being memorable and others so distasteful that we never wish for their occurrences. As humans, we are prone to a misfortune called doubt, which always needs to be proven that a suspicious activity is either true or false. The very issue has been left to lie under bridge for years now. It's going to be revealed this very moment for the nitty-gritty of the whole thing to be told. An outstanding secondary school in the country, which has its record as the second oldest SHS in the country, has a mind-boggling issue it has led to the public for ages now. As, why did you always score 100% in the wassce but never won a national science and math quiz? Wesley Girls Senior High School, established in 1936, has succeeded in so many projects they embarked on and some notable competitions, but not the NSMQ. Almost every year, WGH produces at least one best student in the final SHS exam, wassce. They always score 100% in the final exam, and as such, they are counterparts of the presidential awarded schools in the country. Just last year, they produced 5 students who won the best wassce students. In recent times, WGH has always been kicked out of the NSMQ contest by their gigantic opposers or competitors such as Adisado and Fansipim, Pope Jones and so on, but never reached the finals of this famous competition. The only apex they have reached in this contest is the semi-final level after they suffered the same fate as that of Kobo Girls SHS in the previous year. As the only girls' school in the contest, WGH beat Prempeh College and Achimota SHS with 57 marks to reach the semi-final stage, but never reached the final berth. The question at hand today is, why does WGH always score 100% in wassce but never won NSMQ before? Can they translate their dominance in the wassce to the NSMQ contest? Some say they have the best of teaching staff who are theory-based than being competitive sentence. We also have schools as such who win the NSMQ contest and also score 100% in the wassce, such as Prempeh College, Achimota, Pope Jones, and so on, who also have teachers who are theory-based. Is there an invisible hand behind the success of the school's wassce? A questionnaire was held up to know the views of some students from other schools, and we got to know that some of these students perceive WGH students to be very concerned about their wassce more than the NSMQ contest, and will do anything to pass since they are in school to pursue their academic goals and not engaging in any academic grapple. On the contrary, other students are also wondering why they don't win the NSMQ contest but rather pass the wassce, and if these things occur, they blame their opposing schools in the quiz, or sometimes blame the quiz board for either being bribed or showing some sort of partiality for some schools like St. Augustine's, Prempeh College, just to mention a few. This is a very serious matter to be spoken about. As the NSMQ contest continues in the wassce as such, we hope for a change in their trend and pattern of losing one and winning the other to be the very best. As their slogan goes, live pure, speak truth, right, wrong, follow the king. Will they continue to live in purity and be truthful in all their ways to one day win the NSMQ to clear the doubt of the invisible source in the wassce? We also got to know that a teacher from one of the high schools also holds the views that most of the students in there are protocol babies, and as such, their parents will do whatever it takes to make their words pass the wassce. But for the NSMQ contest, its transparency does not create room for any invisible hands to help. Written by Lex Benjamin, on Instagram as E_1BJ, High School Clerk Representative, Surrey Senior High School.